Let's take a look at a day in the life of your workers in the factory. They clock in, they head to their stations, and they stand and do their work for hours on end. Their legs begin to hurt, their backs ache, they get tired, and their only solution? Stretching and taking energy drinks. And your factory just becomes less productive. This is why we built a better way. Working while standing at first is fine, but the longer you work while standing, the more and more tired you get. So, as the day progresses, productivity diminishes. Archelis was created to ease physical pressure when standing for long periods of time, so that workers become less tired and can keep being productive. Originally having medical surgeons in mind, we've designed Archelis to ease the strain of standing during long, intensive surgeries. However, we realized that standing work isn't limited to the medical field. Factory workers also spend every day standing the entire time they are working. Archelis disperses body weight to two key points, the shins and the thighs, in order to support the entire body without putting pressure on the legs and the back, making standing as comfortable as sitting down. It doesn't use any batteries, so you don't have to worry about running out or having to charge. Just strap on Archelis at the three key points, and you can walk around freely and relax freely wherever and whenever you want. Archelis simply straps on, and you're ready to go. Archelis can be adjusted at the knee and thigh, as well as at the three straps, in order to fit all types of bodies and heights. The first time I actually sat down on it, it was so comfortable. The fellow doctors around me even told me that I looked as if I had just got into a warm bath. That's how comfortable and good it felt. By sitting down, the pressure and stress on your back is lessened, and consequently, your hands and arms become more stable. Unlike sitting on a chair, you can actually get really close to the surgical table and even adjust your posture. That's a really big difference in my opinion. It's extremely comfortable. I used Archelis when I was working as a surgical assistant, as well as being in charge of handling the cameras, and it was very stable. I actually have a bad back, and every time I go into surgery, I always wore a corset. But with Archelis, it's just like sitting down, so there really isn't much stress put on my lower back. And you can walk freely as well, so whenever I had to switch between assisting the surgeon and handling the camera, it was really easy. I think that's a really important point. At first I thought it looked like a robot, but the joints move freely, so there wasn't any discomfort. I was very surprised at how natural it is to walk around in. In the beginning, there's this natural fear that you'd fall over backwards, but it's actually very stable. Our surgeries usually last 8 hours or even 12 hours. Using Archelis is basically just like sitting down, and standing for 12 hours and sitting for 12 hours, as you would imagine, is completely different in terms of how tired your body gets.